Hello friends, my name is Jerry. I like traveling. August is nearly here, and in today's video I'm excited to share my experience of the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. If you're traveling to Scotland, you'll most likely visit Edinburgh. The optimal time is in August, right when the Edinburgh International Festival is in full swing. From early August to around the end of the month, about 3 weeks, the city is alive with activity. The Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo takes place during that period, with nearly nightly performances. Visiting Edinburgh at that time means encountering fascinating sights. Many streets are closed off for performers from around the world presenting a dazzling array of acts, drama, magic, juggling, music, singing, dancing, filling the streets alongside tourists from everywhere. It's a vibrant, exhilarating atmosphere. The tattoo in Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo originally referred to turning off beer taps, derived from Dutch. In the 17th century, when soldiers went out to taverns at night, signals from bugles and drums called them back to camp. Today, more than 200,000 people attend the tattoo each year. Tickets sell out annually. Performing groups come from many countries, and each year features a different theme. First held in 1949, the tattoo has been an annual tradition for 76 years. The military bands are mainly from England, Scotland, and Wales, but other nations such as the US, China, France, Germany, and various Commonwealth countries also participate. The performances take place against the stunning backdrop of Edinburgh Castle, a major tourist attraction by day and an evocative setting by night. I often marvel at how regions like Greece, Italy, and other Mediterranean countries have a unique advantage. Remnants of ancient civilizations, Greek theaters, Roman temples, and the like offer an incomparable setting for performances. For instance, the 2017 concert in Verona's ancient Roman arena commemorated Pavarotti's 10th death anniversary, with Domingo and Carreras performing. That arena is nearly 2,000 years old, and under lights, it looks magical. Similarly, in 2021 Egypt staged a grand performance along Luxor's Sphinx Avenue. After its restoration, the illuminated ancient structures felt dreamlike and timeless. Another example was in 1998 when Zhang Yimou staged Puccini's Turandot at the Imperial Ancestral Temple beside Beijing's Forbidden City. Pavarotti sang there. The temple, built in 1420, the 18th year of Yongle, has stood for over 600 years, with majestic halls serving as a dramatic backdrop. But let's get back to the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. The castle's charm lies in its antiquity. By the 6th century it was already a Royal Scottish fortress older than England's first castle, the Tower of London, built in the 11th century. Although over time it was expanded, the original castle was recorded in 6th century poetry as a rock fortress. Inside the castle today you can see Scotland's crown jewels, St. Margaret's Chapel, and the National War Museum. A particularly fascinating artifact is the Stone of Destiny, or Coronation Stone, one of Celtic mythology's 4 sacred treasures. Historically, Scottish kings were crowned standing upon this stone. The English seized it in 1296 and used it in coronations of English and later British monarchs, placing it under the coronation chair. In 1996, the UK government returned it to Scotland, and it now resides in Edinburgh Castle. History lovers would enjoy seeing it, and just beyond the main gate are statues of William Wallace and Robert the Bruce, legendary Scottish heroes who led battles against England in the 13th and 14th centuries, story famously told in Braveheart. The castle itself is perched on a volcanic plug 135 meters high, with cliffs on 3 sides and a sloped approach on the 4th. It's a naturally formidable fortress. As Edinburgh is Scotland's cultural and political centre, the castle holds unmatched status. Through centuries of conflict with England, Scots have embodied a fierce, unyielding national spirit, something you can sense emerging subtly in the military band performances. The tattoo's ceremonies are rich with ritual, a solemn opening reminiscent of a military parade, then a grand, fiery finale with fireworks sweeping the audience into a crescendo. In between, the performances are vibrant and varied: military bands, folk dances, comedic and sacred numbers, lyrical pieces, and energetic routines. Each troupe showcases both musical and drill precision. The audience sits and stands on the castle forecourt, while massive projections on the castle walls create a spectacular visual backdrop. With a new theme each year and different countries participating, the experience is always fresh. Here are some video clips for you to enjoy, just an appetizer. But seeing it in person is far better. especially if you've never been. Among the famous acts, the massed pipes and drums, a bagpipe and drum corps largely from Scotland, is my favorite. Clad in traditional cloaks, playing bagpipes, wearing kilts and Glengarry caps, they're striking. I once tried to see echoes of Robert the Bruce and William Wallace in them. That's probably overthinking it. Bands from the UK, the US, and China, for instance, a group of high school students from Beijing, have all performed. I was impressed that teenage students could reach such levels of performance while still attending school and exam-centered schedules. I remember being moved as a kid watching my school's marching band practice on our street. Auld Lang Syne, the eternal Auld Lang Syne, is a staple of every show written by beloved Scottish poet Robert Burns. On New Year's Eve at midnight people all sing it together. Burns also wrote a poem praising Edinburgh. Edina, Scotia's darling seat. All hail thy palaces and toares, where once beneath a monarch's feet sat legislation's sovereign powers. Thy sons, Edina, social, kind, with open arms the stranger hail. Their views enlarged, their liberal mind, above the narrow, rural vale. Thy daughters bright thy walks adorn, gay as the gilded summer sky, sweet as the dewy, milk-white thorn, dear as the raptured thrill of joy. He is the most famous poet in Scotland. I called him the Chinese Levi of Scotland. I love attending major festivals worldwide like Carnival in Brazil. I can't stand loneliness, staying home for a month or two feels like 100 years of solitude to me. I'm planning more travels now. I wish to do an around the world in 80 days. As long as the sun also rises, I'm the traveling Don Quixote. Did you realize that I just mentioned 4 famous books here?